this is Trey Passer, and welcome to the Horoscope 101 channel. It's Saturday, so it's my day, and this week is religious horror. Okay, and the movie that I picked for religious horror, I was thinking about a lot of different movies, but I come back to this movie because this is a religious type theme to this horror movie, or horror drama. I think it would be a more accurate horror drama. It's 2001, I believe, right? 2001. This movie came out. Yeah, 2001. 2001's Frailty. This movie stars Bill Paxton. It was directed by Bill Paxton, his directorial debut, matter of fact, and Matthew McConaughey and Powers Booth. Okay, basically this story begins with a man confessing to an FBI agent his family's history of his father. He tells a story about his father, growing up with his father and his brother, and how his father, his religious fanatic father, came to think that that God spoke to him and gave him visions, to let him see, who the true demons were, and that, and of course he had these gloves and an axe, and it was his mission from God to basically kill the demons and release their souls, and basically he tells the story in flashback, and that's Matthew McConaughey's character right there. He tells the story in flashback. Like I said, Powers Booth is the FBI agent. He basically tells the story too, and he recounts the story of when him and his brother were younger, and how his father came to say that he had a vision. He had visions of who the demons were, and God, it was God's mission for him to basically to kill these demons, and he became known as the God's Hand Killer. I think that's right, God's Hand Killer, right? God's Hand Killer, right? Yeah, God's Hand Killer. Okay, who basically went around, killing these people, and of course, there, like I said, there's the younger brother, and there was I guess you'd say a pre-teen brother and a younger brother. Okay, and of course, the older brother thought his father was nuts. That that saying that he was seeing demons, that people were demons, and going around killing them. And of course, he was distressed by this, and of course, he thought his father was losing it, and of course, he even, he tried to stop his father. He even tried to alert people to it. Okay, but of course, it didn't happen. It didn't work out. Okay, like I say, this movie is really, really good and really intense. Bill Paxton is great as a religious father who basically sees this as his calling, and he's doing God's work. Basically killing these demons and freeing these people's soul. So he like I said, he basically tells his sons that God spoke to him, and this is their mission to do this. Okay, and of course, like I said, the older brother thinks his father's nuts, and of course he tries to stop him, and of course he even tries to alert people to it. Okay, but but it's not, but it doesn't really deter his father, and it's a really super intense movie. Like I said, Bill Paxton was great as a super religious father, and the actor who played the older brother was really good too as well. It's just because you feel for this kid, because he's he thinks his father is losing it and he's cracking up and he's killing people, and he's basically trying to stop it, but he's a little kid, and even when he tries to alert people about it, it doesn't end well. Okay, let's put it that way. And it's like I said, a really, really underrated movie. I remember I think I saw this on cable originally the first time I saw this, and I just, oh my god. So I definitely, when I had a chance to buy this, I had to pick this up because it was just that good. I remember, again, Bill Paxton's great performance in this. Now Matthew McConaughey, who plays the older, he plays the son of Bill Paxton's character. And like I said, he's the one that goes to the FBI agent and basically confesses his family's history about the religious father. And of course, then later, like I said, he tells the story in flashback. It's in present that he tells the story when they were younger, him and his brother, and were younger, and they're living with their father when he got these visions. And so Matthew McConaughey's in the movie, but he's not in the movie. His part's not that big, because it's mostly like the younger kids, the younger kids version living with their father. That's in this movie. But Matthew McConaughey, for the little bit he's in the movie, is really good. Okay, and there's without spoiling it, okay, let me just say this. I'm not going to say what happens after, but let me just say things are not what they appear. I don't want to spoil what happens in the second part of the movie, okay, because it really adds up until it kind of makes the whole movie, okay, and you have to pay attention very carefully from the beginning of the movie all the way to the very end, okay, to get what I'm saying, okay, without spoiling. I don't want to spoil this, but it's a really good, really underrated movie. Again, directed by Bill Paxton, and he did a great job as a religious fanatic father, and the young actor who played his son too, one of the sons. I'm trying to think what was that guy's. Yeah, just really, really good, and yeah, say props to both young actors who played the sons. I thought they were really good. Okay, so anyway, I just want to say I would give this movie. This is really underrated. I would give this movie an 8 out of 10. That's how good the whole creepy atmosphere and the whole Bill Paxton's creepy performance is. This super religious father who thinks that he's seeing these visions, okay, and he's doing God's work, so he thinks what he's doing is right, okay, and of course his older son thinks he's nuts, and he's trying to stop him, and it's really a really good and intense movie, really underrated religious kind of horror movie, okay. So again, an 8 out of 10, definitely worth watching and definitely worth getting and owning. Okay, very good. Okay, and also Powers Booth is in this as well. Like I said, he's the FBI agent who Matthew McConaughey goes to confess his family's history, and he's like I said, he's good as usual. Powers Booth is a good actor, so he's good and intense as well. Okay, so I just want to say, let me know what you think of Frailty, which I've talked about this movie before on my channel, and it's a really underrated movie. Definitely, totally worth getting and owning. Okay, very underrated movie. Okay, anyway, let me know what you think. Feel free to leave comments down below. And this is Trey Passer for the Horoscope 101 channel saying so long and take care.